Hey guys, it's Akinia here. Welcome back to today's video. So you may notice straight away that there's something a little bit different about this video. So in today's video, I have not gotten any money out of the bank to cash stuff because I have two envelopes that are going to be at $250 this fortnight. So what I've done is as soon as my paycheck went into my bank account, I transferred $500 over into my savings account. So we are going to be taking the $250 from both of these accounts and using that to stuff our envelopes for the fortnight, which is exciting. So the two of those, the first one is my emergency fund. So we've been doing a lot of hard work on this. We've been putting lots of 50s into here, and we are now at $750, which is super exciting. So I am going to take these four. So we've got 51, 52, and they are going to be part of the money I used today. And we are going to add in another beautiful placeholder. And then we will also write down, is it the 17th today? I think it is. Not 100% sure about that. Cash. So we are at $750 in our emergency fund now. 250 more to go until this is funded how I want it to be funded for the moment, and then we can start focusing on other things. So let's just chuck that back in quickly. There we go. That's going to be a lot nicer. Lovely. All right, the next one is in the fun folder. So that would be technology. So technology currently has 220. So I'm technically going to be adding $30 today. Which will get us to the 250 mark. And all of this money, $220, so 51, 52, 20 is going to be going on the pile. So I'm not going to stuff all of this because otherwise I would have no extra money in my bank account. So that's going to stay like that. Where's my placeholder? That would help. All right. So we've got that. Now I'm going to go back into our bills folder. So the current plan is to stuff $330 of this, and the rest of it will go straight back into my bank account to pay for actual bills and stuff. But at the moment, we're just going to leave it all there. So I've been looking at my goals and I've hit most of them. So we're not going to be doing anything that we don't need to. Subscriptions is not going to get anything. Medical is going to get something. So we've got $105. I am going to add one of these lovely $50 notes into here. And then we're going to take out that 5. So adding $45. Am I on the screen? Kind of. And that will get us to $150 in the medical folder, which is quite good. Any interesting numbers? Nope. All right. So that can go back in medical. Excellent. All right. Dental. I'm going to come back to union, nothing. Insurance, nothing. Car is going to get a 50 as well. So we're getting pretty close with that. And I also made a new little car fund thing, which is exciting. So it is also going to be getting, oh, we got an AA in here and an AB, and I'm going to swap that out because now we have an A, a B, and a C. That's entirely pointless, but we're going to be adding $50 to the car fund. There's my pen. I feel like I'm very over this way. Let me just shift over a little bit. Oop. Okay. So cash, add another $50 into that. So we're now at $210. And I've got my new car thing, which is every 50. And I'm going to need to do this a few times. I think this is adding up to maybe $3,000. And I need probably closer to 10. So there we go. So that's the 200 colored in. So 51, 50, 70, 90, 210. Perfect. So that is moving on nicely. So next time that might be able to get a placeholder as well, which would be cool. All right, maintenance is getting nothing, home's getting nothing, utilities getting nothing, and that's because all of those are, I've reached my goal. Emergency, we've already done, and then savings, we are at 180 and the goal is 200. So we are going to be adding this final 20 in to get us to 50. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 2. So I think this is going to get to 250, and when it gets to 250, I'm probably by that point going to have my next savings challenges, and then that will be redistributed into other areas of the binder. But for the moment, it is just going to be keeping on as it has been. So there is $200 in the savings envelope. Love it. All right, and then lastly in here we've got the back to bank. So I'm going to be taking the 2 not so nice 50s, and I needed 5. I've already put in 1, 2, so I think I'm going to be doing that. And I'm also going to have a tracker for what's in my bank account. So as of, I don't know, let's just say the 5th, in emergency, we've got plus 500, making the balance for that 500. And then of the 17th, we have some in emergency. Probably could have done this on myself, but that's fine. So the balance of that is 750, and also we're doing holiday. No, it wasn't holiday, it was technology. And that was also plus 250, which means we've got 250 for technology. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I want to do that, or if I just want to like erase it and just write the total for each category. I might do that, but we'll see how we go, and we'll see what we decide later on. So that is going to go back to the bank, that $150. And then this is going to be continued. So appliances is not getting anything. Household needs 5. So we're going to be getting $5 for household, which means we'll have $10. Lovely. Shopping is going to get a 50. And I'm going to take out this 30. Thank you. So shopping will be getting 150. That will be 17.10. Cash. No. It's $20, which will give us a total of 50. Lovely. So this is nice and condensed. And ready if I need to do shopping anytime soon. Clothing is getting a 50. Cash 50, which means we have $100. Because I'm probably going to need to do some shopping at some point in the next 5 months. We'll see how we go on that. Technology is done. Birthdays for the moment is finished. Events, we are going to do something funny. So we're going to put that there. These 3 over here, and then that's going to get this 20. So we will have 25 in events. Which means we're adding 5 for a total of 25. Lovely. And then we're going to do some backtracking, and we'll go to birthdays and add a 5 in here as well. I like these to have the same amount in them at the moment, but I'll probably stop birthdays before I stop events. We'll see how we go. So that's $25 in birthdays and events. Miscellaneous is getting nothing. Holiday is going to get a 50, and we're going to take away this 20. Do a swapperoo. And I also made a little tracker for this because I know what I want. I want to go on a New Zealand cruise sometime in the next 2 years. So we're starting to save for that. It is probably going to cost a lot of money, but I have time. So let's do it. So we're adding 30, which will get us to 150, which means I can also color in a little anchor, which, I mean, I didn't really consider how hard this shape would be to color in when I made this, but it's fine. So there is our New Zealand cruise. We have 50, 150, which is great. You can go in the back there and you can go there. So that is the holiday fund starting to be built up again, which is great. Investments is going to have a 10. So 17, 10. I'm trying to build this up again now that I've got a more solid base within the rest of my folders. So anything we can add to this is going to be helpful. All right, so we now have $20 in investments. It's a very slow process, but that is fine. As long as we're putting something towards it, it's okay. Furniture is getting nothing and stationery is getting nothing, which means that I've made an error, or I can't count. Probably both of them. All right, but that's fine. We'll come back to it. So I was going to put in dental $10, but we have $35 left over. So I think what I'm going to do, oh my goodness, dental's actually got quite a lot of money in it. You know what? I'm actually going to, do I have another placeholder here somewhere? I do. That'll work. All right, I'm going to actually put in a 250 placeholder into dental. So 17, 10, cash. So we'll just say 10 to make it to 250. So that is dental done, and I'll put that 250 back into the bank folder. So that, is there an old 20? Yeah, this can all go back to the bank. Lots to go back to the bank, actually. There we go. And I can put away the rest of these. All right, what hasn't got anything yet today? Maybe insurance. What do we add insurance? 120. I could do a nice, actually I could get, all right, let's do, put away that in the back to bank folder. And, oh, I'm making a mess of this now. But it's fine, because this will make it much easier to add extra things. All right, so then we'll have $120 there, and then we might add another 20 to make that to 140. Cash plus 20 for 140. Starting to build that up. So 50, 1, 20, 40. Lovely. All right, car already got money. So 210. Maintenance didn't get anything, so we might add some into the maintenance folder as well. Oh, and this is the same thing actually, so let's do another one of these and grab out a 50. Put that back. Okay, so maintenance is at 100 and we will add a 20. So 120. It's good. This is getting up there. And then I think I'll leave the rest of those and go into this folder. So we have $15. Let's go. What are you at? You're at 80. It's not a good number. Household we didn't actually add something to, so that should be at 10, but we didn't add anything, so whoops. Which I should have 2 left over since I changed my plan with the dental, so we are back where we should be, which is good. Let's do a $5 note into the investments. So what I'm gonna actually, this is a nice 5. I'm gonna put, oh goodness, doing more swappy swaps. So this is another 50. We'll get a nice 50 out of here. Oh, and another one too. And then this one can go back to the bank with this 50 here. All right. Got lots of money to go back to the bank. So we have $100 over here now, which was the extra 5 we added. 17, 10, 5, 100. Right, and the last 5 will go into the stationery fund, which currently has 20 in it. So I think I'm going to put these ones back and grab a nice 20 if there is one. Yeah, that's a nice 20. I was just looking at the numbers to see if I have any good ones. All right, that'll do. All right, so let's put that back in. All right, so we're going to put a nice 20 in there and then put these ones in the back to make folder, please. Lovely. And this 5 will go into the stationery fund. 1710, cash 5, 25. All right. So that was a bit of a mess, but I think I know where the problem came from. So the extra $20, I forgot that I was taking $220 out of the technology fund. So it wasn't just the 50s that I was using for that one. So that's where the extra 20 came from, which is fine. And then the extra 5s were from the dental folder because I was just planning to add in $10 into that folder, which made it to $250. So it makes more sense to take that money back to the bank and replace it with a nice placeholder. So if we then take all of this money out, and I need to put in here, I actually am going to change this. Okay, 750 and 250, and that was from dental. I think that'll make sense just in the long run to do that. But if we count this up, it's not going to be exactly $750 because some of it was part of this stuffing, but should be pretty close. I think it should be like $80 off. All right, so 51, 52. We got $200. 10, 20, 30. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 350 plus 5, 10, 15, 20. So $370 going back into the bank. Is that right? Yes. Plus your 90 equals 40. That doesn't seem right. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80. 3, 20, 50. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.